Hello everyone, Piotr speaking. This is a short update for the forex market. Before I start, if you have subscribed to my signals, you've got access, constant access to all my analysis, updates and comments on the Google+. Okay? And it's immediate, yeah, so without any delay. All the other users, they will get access to the video analysis with a delay, most probably 24 or 48 hours delay. Okay, and they do not have the access to the whole content regarding those comments to the current situation on the forex market. Okay, I prepare my subscribers for the coming updates and for the coming trade setups, so they are aware of them and they know what kind of signals I will send, and sometimes they trade on their own based on those comments. Okay, so I really encourage you to sign for those signals, especially if you are a beginner and you don't know how to trade. You will learn a lot from my experience, and you will become a profitable trader. Okay, so let's go to the forex market itself. I wrote this morning, a few minutes ago, that the markets are waiting for the budget decision in US, which has to be made until tomorrow. So you can see that the markets are waiting for this decision. Yeah? So they become a little bit slower, and it's getting a bit harder to reach all the take profits for the market. Okay. For example, I sent yesterday a comment regarding Great Britain pound and US dollar. And I was hoping they will be able to enter into a long position already somewhere here, okay? Or I'm waiting for the market to enter into a long position also in this area. But you can see since tomorrow the market wasn't able to reach it, and even it was going to a downside, but hasn't reached that level. Yeah, hasn't reached that level. It doesn't have. It has to reach, but the market it's getting. They are getting a bit slower. Okay, we had a short position on the Great Britain pound Japanese yen yesterday. Let me check whether it's already on my page, because I do not show all the positions straight away. Okay, good. Yeah, that's the position which was sorry, opened on the 14th in the evening. Okay, that was on Monday, and we opened this position here. Okay, initially I sent you an entry order with 157.63, but then I changed it to 58 just to be sure that the order will be triggered. But usually I send a comment and I say, okay, you can try to enter with a better price, with a higher price, or you can enter with a smaller position a bit earlier and then try to add additional position with a higher price. That was how I did it. So I opened two positions, actually three positions, because I opened two positions at the higher price, and then the market went to the downside and reached quite easily this first take profit level. And even the market they were in plus about let me say, yeah, about 40 pips, 30 pips, 40 pips, and then they went up. I mean, this Great Britain pound Japanese yen went to the upside quite strongly, and actually I made some of the profits and then closed the position. But you can see the market went down again. Yeah, this was this candle when it happened. It went to the downside, went to the upside, and then went to the downside once again. Okay, so the markets are quite yeah, I have to say, yeah, to a certain extent, yeah, they are very sensitive. People close those. They take their profits very after a few pips, or just after 10, 20 or 30 pips, so they do not wait a bit longer. Yeah, and I was expecting that the market will make another move to the downside. Okay, so that is what is happening on the Great Britain pound Japanese yen, because if you check the whole market, I'm starting from monthly chart. Okay, we had this reaction on the monthly candle. I talked about it in the weekly analysis. Okay, we've got a green candle on the weekly chart, and I was talking about in the weekly analysis. I was talking about this upward movement, and this upward movement could have ended here. It still can end somewhere here and then go to a downside. It's also possible, but the market was reacting very precisely on Monday in this area, so that's why I've sent you this sell limit order. But the market wasn't able to go deeper, yeah. And actually, I've got some trades waiting here, some long trades waiting here to be triggered. But I do not rule out that the market will go slightly to the upside and make a reversal signal here, and then make a correction. Okay, I wrote yesterday to you that because this was a sandwich, and I wrote that this sandwich is not in the area of Bollinger Upper Band, which is then a bit stronger, yeah, because the market has reached some limitation and then may go stronger to the downside or may go stronger to the upside depending on the situation. Okay, and this was yeah, that wasn't that strong, yeah, despite of this sandwich formation, which is you must be really experienced to judge when it's strong enough to trade it. Okay, sometimes it's sometimes less experienced people, if they find a reverse or a signal on the candles, they straight away try to trade it, but it's sometimes you need some additional confirmation for that. I wrote also the MACD was going to the upside, yeah, so that was the bullishness in this trade as well. Okay, so we may have some upward movement still, especially you can see those few candles, especially this red, green, red, and this can be called a sandwich again, because it is a sandwich. Yeah, you can see it is a sandwich, and in this time it's located around this moving average 200. Okay, so it's even better this time. Okay, we've got this as a support. That's why the market went to the upside again. Okay, good. So this is the situation on the Great Britain pound Japanese yen. If those level, if I find a reversal signal somewhere in around those black lines, resistance lines, I can send you a short signal. Okay, because I'm still thinking the market should make a correction, a deeper correction, just in order to get strength to go to the upside. Okay, and if it happened like that, we've got of course this Bollinger Middle Band on the daily chart, and you can see how precisely the market is reacting to this. Yeah, so it's still below this Bollinger Middle Band, and at least for now, it's not having it's not having enough power to go through this. But that may happen. This may happen, and this support line, this trend line, I call this also support line. This support line gives us one leg to the upside, another one, and there might be a third one. Yeah? So this movement can end up somewhere here, and then this will be if it won't be able to break through that. This will mean, okay, this is a truncation. Okay, the market wasn't able to a failure, wasn't able to break through that. It should actually, to be honest with you, it should, because it's got a strong monthly candle on the monthly chart, and I was talking about this possible divergence on a weekly chart. Yeah, the market may get another high, and the MACD indicator won't be able to break through this high. Okay, and in this case we call it a divergence. Okay, so we've got moving average, convergence, and divergence, and this is an indication for a trend change, and the market will go to the downside. This is a very strong signal. This is a very strong confirmation. Yeah. If it happens on the charts, it's in all the cases, yeah. Each time I've got it on my charts, the market reacts in that way, either to the downside or to the upside, depending on the situation. Okay, so that was the Great Britain pound Japanese yen. I go to the Euro USD. Euro USD. Okay, I talk about this possible butterfly. I said to you that based on that candle in the weekly analysis, we may have some reactions to the upside and to the downside. Yeah? And we had this initial reaction to the downside. I'm still thinking that the market should reverse somewhere here, either in this area or somewhere here. I was already also writing and commenting it in my comments. Yeah. So those who read it, who have access to that, and as I said, subscribers has unlimited access to that. They are aware of it. Okay, so and yeah, this is also nice. This is an A. I was thinking about a higher B, yeah, but it looks like that the B has already been made, and the market may go to the downside. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's a high possibility that I will send you an additional sell signal just in order to get to the downside and then go to the upside. Yeah. So this will be really funny. Yeah, but as I said at the beginning, we are waiting for the decision in US. Yeah, of course they will reach the agreement. Yeah, but when the news are coming, sometimes the markets are very sensitive to such news, and so one has to be aware of it as well. Good. USD Japanese yen weekly after this green candle. Yep. Let me check what is happening on the daily. Sometimes I'm zoom in or zoom out just in order to see the bigger picture, and it's quite important to adjust your support lines, yeah, or your resistance lines, yeah, those trend lines, yeah, because you can see that it was broken. The market went to the upside, so it looks like it's not respecting this line anymore. So I put it like that, and in the same time I've got this thin green lines, and there are those boundaries of this upper channel. Yeah. So this is the channel. The market is most probably in this upper channel and has reacted to the lower boundary of this channel. Okay, and that's why we had this turn and this reversal here. And I said that there might be an additional upward movement in front of us. So this is possible, and the market went to the upside, and this is this strong initial move. I think this might be the first move to the upside, and I'm waiting for the correction, for the next correction. Then I may send you a long trade setup, a long signal, a long position. Okay, USD Japanese yen. Yeah, yeah. This is this triangle. Yeah, what can happen? We can reach this upper boundary, this upper line of this triangle, and then go to the downside, and then most probably break to the upside. So this is what I'm thinking about this USD Japanese yen. It's not my favorite currency pair to trade, to be honest with you, and it gives you less profits on per pip, per 1 pip, and sometimes I choose the others just to make more profits with one trade. Okay, Great Britain pound USD, the weekly situation, and I was talking about those lines. So this is the resistance line. There's another resistance line based on the monthly chart, and you can see the market usually reacts to such lines, even if they are broken. The market, in the most cases, they retest such lines, yeah, and this might be a retesting. This might be retesting. The market may go to the upside. Okay, so or we are already in the third strongest wave to the downside, and this could be really interesting, because if it's the case, we may have around 2000 pips to the downside. Okay, and that could be the case based on this monthly candle, a monthly chart. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the fourth corrective wave, most probably. and then we should have another leg to the downside. Yeah. Okay, but anyway, yeah, we had this break through this support line on a daily chart. But I'm still thinking about having a deeper correction to the upside based on this 4 hours chart. Okay, and the question is whether this first move to the downside has been already made. Yeah, it looks like it could have been made, so the market is a little bit in indecision. I don't know whether it's based on the, that should be on the 1 hour chart. I will explain it, this number, in a few minutes. Yeah, the market is yeah, it's either made, because I sent a signal for that already, and we had this signal that was last week, I guess. There were two signals. I've explained it a little bit already. This is one signal, the another one has failed to be triggered. This was this 159.31, and the entry was around this area. It was around this area, and you can see this is still developing. The stop loss wasn't triggered, and it's still developing here. But I was still hoping that the market should reach another low, and this is this number. This is the number. Yeah. So I'm still having some long trade setup waiting to be triggered in this area. Okay. We will see if the market will reach some areas, some levels for the second wave correction here. Most probably I will cancel those long trades, and I will send you a sell signals. Yeah, because then I'm expecting the market to go to the downside. Okay, so that's the Griffin Pound USD and the gold. And gold, yeah, gold monthly candle. Yeah, this MACD, I was already talking about it. Yeah, that's the bearishness. Okay, the market broke through this zero line on the monthly chart and with the MACD indicator. This is quite strong, to be honest. Yeah, you shouldn't ignore it. Okay, I never ignore such signs. Okay, good. Weekly, it was red, and what was interesting and what was to think about was this upward movement, and whether this is a correction or not. This could be an A, B, and the C may end somewhere here, and this will be still a correction for myself. Yeah, but I said in one of my videos that could be an A, B, and C as well, based on the weekly chart and based on this trend following. And I said, okay, the market may reach this 423 FIBO level as well. Okay, but that would mean that this low will be triggered. Yeah, and it won't be good for the market here. But anyway, yeah, what the market will do, it's not up to you or me. It's the market itself and the many million of traders who make their own decisions, and that's make the markets to move either to the upside or to the downside. Okay, A, B, and C. Let's see what will happen here. And this could be interesting. So this resistance line, and as long as it's not broken, so there aren't any additional trade setups based on this line. Yeah. When it's broken, then there will be traders who trade on that, and then that should bring the market to the upside, because that shows the strength. Okay, the market was able to break through that, and you can see you could have some kind of left arm, some maybe head somewhere here, another arms here. Okay, and then break through this line. Okay, so that's it. Yeah. So thank you for watching. Enjoy your day, and thank you. Tschüss.